653-1045. Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Janine.
Hey, Janine, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
All right, well, my brother Tim and his fiance, they were supposed to get married back in August, but they decided to postpone it for a year so they could still have, the big wedding that she wanted with the reception and everything else.
Okay, so, all right, so by the timeline and the way things are going then, they're probably most likely going to be able to do that this summer, right?
Supposed to is the key word.
Oh, boy. All right, what happened?
All right, so Rebecca, my brother's fiance, chose this pastor to marry them. The guy's name is Rowan. And while they were planning out the wedding ceremony and all that stuff, she became friends with him. And that led her to joining his church, which she said it was good because, she wanted to join the church. She hadn't been there in years. So I guess she got really into this church and wanted to do more. And she joined the church council. And all this was fine with me. I mean, none of it is my business. But one night, we all went out to dinner, and I finally met this guy. And within, an hour of having dinner with everybody, I was convinced she was sleeping with him.
Wait, who? Your brother's fiance?
They're sleeping with this pastor.
Oh, wow. And you concluded this after having one dinner with him?
Well, it wasn't just that. It was the way my brother was describing how they used to just have an occasional meeting about planning out the wedding ceremony. Then Rebecca would start going to some of these meetings alone saying, oh, it's just small details. You don't have to come if you don't want to. And that led her going to more meetings because she was joining his church. And now she's his little helper at the church. And it's just too much.
Okay.
So I'm just going to assume by the way you're describing everything that this pastor isn't a 75-year-old man.
Oh, no. He's mid-30s, young-looking, really handsome. That was the other part that sort of made me think she was messing around. And she, insisted on sitting next to him at dinner. I actually had to get up and move where I was seated.
So your brother's fiance, you think, is cheating on him with the very pastor that was supposed to marry them?
Yep.
Now, do you have any actual proof of anything, like a text message you saw on her phone?
No. I have no proof. But if you guys spent 1 hour with them, you'd be oh, they're sleeping together.
Have you had this conversation with your brother? I know that's hard to do, but...
We talked about it, but he insists that she's just really into the church. And he's happy she got her religion and her life back and all that.
Okay. So you'd like us to find out if this pastor is putting more than just the word of God into your brother's fiance then?
Yes. But we have to be really careful here because I don't want her thinking in any way that he's involved. I'm not trying to ruin my brother's marriage before it even happens. I know that kind of sounds crazy because I'm calling you guys, but if I can save my brother from making a huge mistake, it'll be worth it.
Okay, I got you. So if you're wrong, she can't even think for a second that your brother's involved, or that throws a giant uncomfortable wrench into the relationship.
Exactly.
Okay.
But you don't think you're wrong.
No, I think I'm right.
Well, let's think of a game plan here. I mean, we can't do the naked game because nobody would believe that a radio contest would be sending people on a trip to the Bahamas right now. And even if they could, who would even go? We need to think of a different plan.
I mean, we could call her and say we're doing a contact tracing thing for a positive COVID test or...
Yeah, we could, but for some people, that's going to hit too close to home, I think. Unless we called to say the test was negative, maybe we're calling everybody on this guy's close contact sheet. We say he has you listed as his girlfriend or something.
Or say he was negative for COVID, but he was positive for STDs.
that would be funny. Okay, listen, we're going to think it over here, Janine, and then we'll call Rebecca when we come back next.
I think we're going to try to do the idea that you suggested, which is let's call her and tell her we got the medical release for this pastor's information. Let's say he is COVID negative, but we wanted to let his contacts on his contact sheet know, and then throw in, but we also think he has an STD.
Okay.
Let's see if we can...
anything?
Yeah,
okay.
Make something up.
Okay.
Make something up. Do the best you can, and let's see if we can make this work at all. And maybe she will fall for it. That's what we're hoping for. No pressure on you or anything. Just pretend you're from a doctor's office.
Okay.
Most people will accept that.
Hello,
Good morning. I'm trying to reach a Rebecca, please.
this is Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. My name's Ashley. I'm calling from the office of Dr. Nicholas Stokes at the request of one of our patients, Mr. Rowan. He had you listed in his contacts information.
Oh, yeah. Is everything okay?
Yes, we were just calling because he had you down as one of his close contacts recently when he was tested for COVID, and his results came back negative. He wanted us to inform all of his close contacts in case they needed the info for contact tracing.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, was it negative?
Yes.
So no COVID.
Correct, but he did want us to call you because we ran blood work on him as well, and we found a small trace of Dirofilaria immitis, which can be treated with a simple antibiotic, but there's a possibility that it can be transmitted sexually, and I believe he had you listed as a sexual partner. Now, do you know the last time the two of you were intimate?
Okay, well, I guess like 2 weeks ago. I mean, what is this thing that he has, this weird word you just said?
It's really not a big deal.
Worried about?
It's I promise, it's not a big deal, and there's very little chance of something like that even spreading. It's just a possibility.
Okay, but is this like something I should be tested for? How did you know that?
I mean, it depends. Have you had an ongoing sexual relationship with Mr. for longer than a month?
I think you could say yes.
Okay, and this includes the two of you having intercourse, correct?
Well, yes, we've had quite a few times.
Oh, I fucking knew it! Just helping the church out, Rebecca. I'm just really excited about my relationship with God now. Well, I'm sure God is really excited to hear that you're the...
Hey, Rebecca, listen, this is actually the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104, and right now you're on Dirty Work Wednesday. Your fiance, Tim's sister, Janine, asked us to call you because she suspected that maybe you were messing around behind her brother's back with this pastor guy. Is that what's going on?
Of course that's what's going on. He's just fucking admitted to it.
No. That is not at all. No, you guys are
Oh, but you just admitted it when you thought you were at the doctor's office. You just said it.
No, I did not admit anything.
Don't fucking lie about it. We all just fucking heard it. Wait till my brother finds out about this. I hope your parents didn't put a lot of money down for that reception hall, you fucking lying bitch.
Well, you know what? You can shut your mouth and relax about the money, and there's no trouble that's going to come out of this because my husband-to-be already knows. He knows. What?
Wait, hold on. He knows what?
He knows about Rowan and I, and he's fine with it.
Oh, you're such a fucking liar. There's no way my brother would be okay with any of this.
Well, I'm telling you that he already knows. We had a whole talk about it.
So hang on a second. So Rebecca, you're sleeping with the pastor that's going to marry you and your fiance this summer. Your fiance knows about this, and he's fine with it?
Yeah, I know this sounds kind of like not norm, but, you know, we've had an open relationship from the start, and we're both very comfortable with it. But there's been no
she's
issue.
lying. She's lying. There's no way my brother will be fine with it. I'm calling Tim right now.
Well, hang on a second, Janine. We could call him for you if you want.
Did she hang up? She hung up.
She hung up. Yeah.
All right. Did the other girl? Where's Rebecca? Did she
I think she hung up too. I actually think it's a race to call.
Okay, friends, gather around. It's time for Ryan's Roses on Kiss FM. So here's what we got. This is what came into us. Dear Ryan, Sisney, Tanya, my husband took a call in front of me and clearly was trying not to say anything. I could hear a woman yelling on the other end. I asked him who it was. He said it was George. His friend George. She heard a woman's voice. So here we go.
Maybe
Penelope is
George
in Torrance.
has like a high-pitched voice.
Look at you defending him. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Innocent until proven guilty.
All right, Penelope, thanks for writing to us. You ask your husband who it was. He says George. What happened next?
Yeah. So we were in the kitchen. I was making dinner, and he was, helping one of our sons with his homework. And then, so his phone rang, and I could just see that something was like sort of wrong when he picked it up. And he was trying really hard to like not say anything, which I thought was kind of just like a little weird. But I could hear the person on the other end, and it sounded like a woman. And it sounded like she was screaming at him, and I didn't really know.
Like arguing with him? Like mad?
Yeah, like she sounded like she was like yelling at him, and it was like he didn't want to say anything, so he was just kind of like sort of silent or saying like, okay, like just kind of trying to like make the conversation go away, it seemed like.
Dismissive.
And I could hear like, yeah, exactly. And I could hear like a few like F-bombs and stuff, and so I kind of just like wasn't really sure what to do. So I sort of just like played it cool so that I could, not like make him be suspicious or anything. And then he said, oh, that was just George. There was this big mess up at work. I need to go check it out. And then he went into his office where his laptop is. And so then I did pick up his phone and I looked at it, and it said the call was from George. So then I was like, okay, maybe
code name.
Like maybe, right. I was
Code
like,
contact.
maybe I'm wrong, or yeah, exactly. So then I checked texts with quote George, and there are no texts on his phone, like with that person, like at all.
Okay, but here, let me just cut to something here. Why do you think, so he's lying, but why do you think he's cheating? Like, you really don't trust your husband, clearly, to be here now.
There was just something in his eyes that just, like, he looked panicked in a way that, like, he didn't want me there with this conversation happening. Right. I could just tell.
Okay, so something is going on behind your back. You don't know if it's infidelity. It could be, but it also could be something else. I mean, this sounds like could be a broader issue. But I want to get organized, and we'll come back and make the call to your husband. It's Kiss, Ryan's Roses. We're in the middle of it. Ryan's Roses. Good timing if he just got here. We've not called Penelope's husband yet, but we're about to. So here's the gist. She thinks her husband's lying because he was on the phone with a woman who was screaming at him. He was trying to get rid of the conversation. She asked him who that was. He says it was George, a guy. She was positive. It's just a woman's voice who was mad, like who was intense. I'm not so sure that we know enough to think he's cheating. But why is he lying about who's on the phone? We're going to try and find out. That's what we do. Penelope, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have permission to call him. That's totally fine.
We're going to do that right now. Be very quiet, Penelope. We're going to offer him roses. We're going to find out who's top of mind. Who is he thinking about? George? Penelope? I mean, what's going to happen here? All right, quiet. Here we go. Sissany dialing now. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Seth?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Serena. I'm calling from Wild Roses. How you doing this morning?
Good.
Great. We're actually a flower shop delivers in the South Bay and parts of Los Angeles and even Orange County. We're offering a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. Just promoting our business. Hopefully you're pleased with our arrangements and you refer us to friends and family.
You're saying, wait, what? What are you saying?
It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. I don't need cash from you or credit card info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a no. We can start there. They're free. They're absolutely free.
How did you get this number?
You may have purchased something online in the past 6 to 18 months and clicked to receive promotional offers from local vendors.
Okay.
Is there anybody you want to send free flowers to? Roses?
Actually, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. What's their name? We can write the note and then send them off today or whatever day's more convenient for you.
Yeah, okay. Send them to Anna.
Anna, is that 2 N's or 1 N?
No, it's ANA.
ANA. Okay, and then what would you like to put on the note?
Just put, we can make this work. Don't give up on me.
We can make this work. Oh, that sounds intense. I hope everything's okay.
Seth, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Penelope, on the line. We need to understand what's going on here. Who is Anna? And why the note? Seth, are you there?
Yeah.
Seth, just explain to us what's going on. Your wife has reached out to us saying that you...
Wait.
Your wife thinks that you're cheating on her, bro. Are you?
Sounds like your wife is on the line?
Yeah, she's here.
On the line?
Yes, Penelope's on the line.
Yes, I'm on the line.
Who's Anna?
Hey, listen, she pursued me, all right?
Hold on, Seth.
What?
I'm just saying, like, this was not my doing. She pursued me.
Not your
and then
doing.
I
You're
ended
trying
it.
not.
Dude, you're a married guy. What do you mean it's not your doing?
Roses, and you said we can make this
Yes,
work.
you're pursuing her at this point.
You're a victim in this, Seth?
Like,
You couldn't help yourself?
listen, she was really upset when I ended it, and I'm just trying to make her feel better, all right?
Hold on. Okay.
Twilight Zone?
Let me go back a step. Seth, you're married to Penelope. You had an affair with Anna. You broke it off, and now you're trying to be a good guy to her?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel bad. We were friends and before.
Wait,
and
you feel bad for Anna? What about your wife, bro?
Like, I feel bad all the way around. I'm...
Penelope, could you respond to this? What are you thinking?
Did you sleep with her?
That's not important. It's
Obviously
over.
he did.
Of course it's important. What do you...
Penelope, do you know Anna?
No, I don't know who this is.
Well, let me tell you what I'm hearing here. I hear your husband had a relationship, had feelings for this woman because he just said, wait a second, we can make this work. Don't give up on me. What do you mean and you just said you're trying to let her, like, a thing from the past, but don't give up on me.
Oh, my And
right?
you said,
you
that she was a friend that your wife clearly didn't know or meet ever.
And she pursued you. So, Seth, look, I got a lot to do. Just tell us right now what's going on.
Look, I'm not cheating on my wife. I'm trying to make things right.
Well, what are you doing with Anna? What are you doing?
Trying to make things right with who? With who? Who are you trying to make things right with? Because it's not me.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want anybody to get hurt, and I'm trying to figure out a way that nobody gets hurt.
Too late.
Well, too late for that. All right. Here's the thing, Penelope. Your husband is having, sounds like a relationship with another woman, and his heart's in it. I mean, listen how he's saying, I don't even understand you and how you can be so calm in this moment, but he's seeing another woman named Anna. You need to find out who it is, and you need to decide what you want to do with your husband.
I think I'm just kind of like in shock right now.
I would be too. Wow.
He's having two relationships. He's in two relationships at the same time.
I'm not in a relationship with her anymore. I'm not in a relationship.
Oh, how convenient.
We just said don't give up on me. Well, am I hearing? Am I making things...
He's like getting caught up in the semantics of this, and like the semantics don't matter. I just feel like he has like completely destroyed our family, and I hope this was worth it because everything is ruined.
Yeah.
So, like,
hey, listen,
good for you.
Okay,
I can explain.
All right, you guys explain off air. We've got to move on. Pathological.
Yeah.
Pathological and delusional.
And narcissist.
And calm.
And
How's
rude.
he so calm? I mean, we can make this work. Don't give up on me while his wife's on the phone. It's Ryan's Roses. I don't understand what Seth was trying to say, right? He was saying, I'm not in a relationship. I want to let her down easy. I didn't want anybody to get hurt. Yet he's having an affair with another woman, and he sent her roses saying, we can make this work. Don't give up on me.
Yeah, the card, that was such a good callback, Ryan, because he
made no sense. No sense.
No.
So, and by the way, to be that calm scares me. He could be that calm and that, like, it doesn't bother him. That's pathological.
Yeah, because he's probably been doing it for a really long time to be that calm, cool, and
he's
collected.
Like numb to it.
He like, I didn't want anyone to get hurt. My wife and anyway. We just did a Ryan's Roses call. It's 1-800-520-1027. Penelope found out that her husband sent roses to another woman named Anna, and he says in the card, we can make this work. Don't give up on me. Then he says he didn't want to hurt anyone. That's why he's sending her roses. And he says he's not having an affair. And when asked if he's sleeping with her, he says that's not important. I mean, the guy made no sense.
No.
It was like we were speaking two different universes of languages. So she's found her husband who has, like, his heart's in this with the other woman. His heart is in it with the other woman. So, okay, what do you do? They have kids. Did she tell us they have kids?
She said,
family,
you
right?
ruined the family.
So what do you do? This is like, what is the next step for Penelope? Do you track down Anna? Do you want to know who that is?
I mean,
No.
if you really want to go down that rabbit hole, fine to get more details of like when it began and like whatever. But I just cut your losses at this point.
But how could
He's
the
no
guy?
good.
If you didn't hear this, I've never heard, or rarely have I heard someone who can be so calm and matter of fact and make no sense while explaining he's not having an affair but sending roses. We can make this work. Don't give up on me. And that answered the question if they're like intimate.
Remember, he kicked off the whole argument with, she pursued me.
Right. It made no, like, go back and listen to this. Go back and listen to this. It made no sense. If I were to read the words on a piece of paper, they don't add up.
But that's what narcissists do. That's what they do. They create these narratives that are
And
actually
he's
false.
gaslighting.
Yes, it is so wild. It's scary,
I
actually.
don't want any of these people in my life.
No.
But here's the thing. Penelope obviously thought she was marrying a good guy. How awful is it to, like, I mean, like, if it were me, I would say, how do I suck so bad in the judgment department?
I know what you mean.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, how can I be so naive not to have seen
exactly.
This guy's pathological and delusional.
The red flags, or maybe she did see the red flags and just chose to ignore them.
Or maybe people change.
Gosh,
Natalia,
I hope not.
Culver
That
City.
bad.
Well, by the way, I spent a lot of time in Culver City, Natalia. I love it down there.
It's cute.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Sony
no,
lot.
It's
The Sony
it's
lot where they
great.
take Wheel of Fortune is there.
I mean, that's where I grew up, so it's, in my opinion, the best.
A lot of great spots to walk to. Okay, that's not where we're here. We're talking about Ryan's Roses right now. And you heard Penelope, and you heard Seth. What's your view?
I mean, the least I can say is that it was fascinating because he's trying to make it seem like he's innocent, but he's like, one, because he broke it off, good for you, buddy, but also that he didn't pursue her. So it's like he thinks he's this big hero in this situation, but really he's just like a
So
narcissist.
you're calling it heroes complex.
Is that a thing?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
That's
I'm gonna
honestly
look that up
what
right
I
now.
was.
A hero complex?
I never heard of that.
When I was listening to it, that was my first thought. I was like, this guy has a total hero complex, and is just like a dictionary narcissist, if I've ever heard
Did
one.
you look it up, Tanya? Is there something called that?
Yeah, it's an actual
Oh.
thing, yeah.
What does it say about anything else?
It's a psychological disorder that causes a person to seek recognition for heroism. So basically, they create these
Great things to be the hero. They
hero,
create
yeah.
the tragic issues to be the problem solver.
Right.
I don't like it. As a matter of fact, it scares me. That guy's frightening. What
that's
he was
what I'm
able
saying.
to do was frightening. Natalia, are you in a relationship?
Yeah, actually.
Oh.
Well, good for you. You don't have to deal with the Seths of the world. Thank you for listening. Take good care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Heroes Complex. That's a first.
Same.
Never heard that.
Yeah.
But so it's like, there are people in my life that I know like to create a little problem to then solve it and then tell you about it. Why are you staring at me?
Care to explain more?
Yeah, it's one of the people here. Matter of fact,
it's one of the people here.
I'm not naming names.
Is it me?
Yes.
No,
okay, you got it.
Tanya.
No, it's not Tanya.
It's not me.
It's not here in the show, but here on the iHeart team. I'm not a DJ.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You know who it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Moving.
So, Tiana, I want to jump into it right now. I saw the email. You think your mom's cheating on your dad with his brother, your uncle?
Yeah.
How'd you get to this conclusion?
Okay, so I'm actually living at home right now, and but I'm like super busy. I'm working 2 jobs, and the other day I got home from work a little early, and my uncle was leaving our house, and he seemed super surprised to see me. He was like really shocked, and he like bolted out of the house. And then when I went inside, my mom, she was like all flustered, and her hair was like messed up and crazy, which like, I know that doesn't really sound like a whole lot, but my mom, she's always perfect. Like, she wears her hair perfect. She comes downstairs in the morning, makeup, hair to the T. It was just really, really weird.
I don't even want to think this through because it's devastating on so many levels. And I don't know what's the right word. Twisted, right?
Is this the only time you've encountered this with them?
Well, okay, so there is actually like a little bit of history with them. So her and my uncle, they dated before she married my dad.
Oh, wait, did she meet your dad through your uncle?
Yeah, it's really messed up. Okay, so basically they were dating, and then my uncle cheated on her. And my dad was like there for my mom, and they fell in love, and it was this whole thing. And then they ended up getting married, and then had my sister and I. So I don't know. I've always just kind of wondered if if he was like
unfinished business.
The one that got away.
Tiana, what's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Ruby.
Ryan's Roses. Lean into this. Hone in on this. This is interesting. So, and complicated. And even Tiana's like, okay, follow me on this, right? So Tiana's the daughter in the situation. She thinks that her mom is cheating on her dad with her dad's brother. What we learned, which sounds crazy, what we learned was her dad met her mom through her dad's brother because they used to date. Do you follow me?
Right, but he cheated on her.
Everybody got that?
Yes.
Right? We're good?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? I'm saying it out loud.
Correct.
That's right, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, Tiana, I need you to say, okay, and your mom's name is Ruby. What are we going to, are we clear on how we're doing
Who
this?
are we calling right now?
We're calling your
My
dad
uncle.
or your...
Do we call your dad or...
No, my uncle.
Yeah, we're
My
calling her
uncle.
uncle.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Her uncle to see if he sends the flowers to her mom, which would be weird.
Is your uncle married or have a girlfriend or anything?
Yeah, he's married. Her name is Andy. I think it might be short for like Andrea or something. Yeah, Andy.
Andy's his wife. Ruby's your mom. Let's see what we can find out. All right. Need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your uncle's name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
I'm going to do that right now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out, okay? It's a little confusing, but I think we can follow along here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Rob?
It is.
Hi, my name is Dawn. I'm calling from Dee Dee's Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Okay. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You know, we deliver in Norwalk and surrounding areas and offering a promotion for local residents today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash or credit card info or anything like that. We're just trying to promote our new business.
Okay. Well, this is a weird call to get. You're offering me free roses?
It's a dozen red roses. We do this about once a month for local residents. And since you're in the area, we can send them to anybody that you'd like. We just need the name of the person, and we can write a note, and they can be out by lunchtime today, or if tomorrow works better, whatever is more convenient for you.
Oh, okay. Do I have to go pick them up somewhere or something, or?
No, we can deliver them. We can just start with the note if that works for you. Who would you like to send them to?
Let's send them to Andy. It's spelled A-N-D-I.
Great. And what would you like to put on the card?
Oh, just something like all my love, Rob.
Okay.
Rob, your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I need you to know that. My name is Ryan. It's great to have you on, actually. I've got your niece, Tiana, on the phone right now, and let me explain. We're grateful.
Okay.
We're grateful for your time. So you sent your wife those roses. Has there anybody else that crossed your mind?
Honest to God, this is like the weirdest call I've ever gotten.
Well, Tiana, do you want me or do we want to explain to your uncle why we're calling?
Yeah, you know what? I'll just do it. Hey, Rob. Are you sleeping with my mom?
Rob, yes or no? Are you or aren't you? Rob, what kind of response is that? This is your...
It's so obvious.
This is your... What is this? This is your niece's mother. You're having an affair with your brother's wife, clearly, or you just say no. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand your hesitation. Right. All right, I'm going to let you go, Rob. Rob, Tiana, I think you have your answer right there.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. I'm going to call my dad. I think I have what I need. So.
Okay. Well, good luck. You're going to, speak to your father about it. All right. It's hard for me to explain that one. So Rob, in any hesitation, admitted that he's doing something with his brother's wife, Tiana's mom, his sister-in-law.
Exactly.
That's what just happened. 102.7 KISS FM. If you heard it, let's get back into that in a second. Basically, he was having an affair with his sister-in-law, but he used to date his sister-in-law. That's how he ended up meeting his now wife. His brother's... what?
No, he didn't meet his wife that way.
No,
you mean the brother?
Well, I'm confused.
Okay, I can explain.
Yeah, you're confusing me.
So explain this and we'll come back to it.
Rob and Ruby used to be dating way back in the day.
Wait,
Rob.
you got to start with Tiana.
Well, Tiana's okay. Rob and Ruby. Let me finish. Rob and Ruby used to be dating way back in the day. Tiana is Ruby's daughter.
Okay, good.
Rob cheated on Ruby way back in the day, before the kids, obviously. And then Rob's brother was like there for Ruby, and then they ended up falling in love. And then they had Tiana and her sister. And now it looks like the Uncle Rob is trying to get back in the picture or get back with her or is cheating.
There's got to be an easier way of saying it, but yes.
I know.
That's right.
Well, you didn't help.
Try and compare it to
I
the
can't do
Friends.
it.
Try and compare it to the Friends cast.
I don't have enough
helps.
brain space to explain that. I mean, basically, Rob is having an affair with his sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Who he used to date.
Who
and
used to
cheated on.
date. Yeah, that. Yeah. It is KISS FM. Ryan's Roses moments ago. I don't know. Sisney's going to explain this. She has a much... It's hard to picture everything, but you got to understand everybody's role in the family here to hear how it could have happened, which it is a likely thing, and it is happening, but it's a little bit twisted, too. And then we'll take Jessica La Puente. But, Sisney, recap what we just went through.
So, Tiana called us about her mom, saying that I think my uncle is sleeping with my mom. And the uncle being her dad's brother.
And then we come to find out that her Uncle Rob used to date her mom back in the day, way before the kids were born, way before she was born, and way before that she got with her dad. And then when he cheated on her, she was so devastated, she leaned on his brother for support, and then they fell in love and got married.
And that's Ruby's dad.
And that is Ruby's dad. They
And
had
now she
two
thinks
girls.
that they've rekindled.
Exactly.
Great. You said it much easier than better than I.
Oh, I was going to say, that was exactly the way she said it before.
Right. Well, she did it great twice then.
Yes.
It's fine, guys.
I mean, thank you, scorekeeper. Let's go to Jessica here in La Puente. Ryan's Roses. A complicated one, an inter-family one, a twisted one in La Puente. Jessica, so what's your theory on this one?
My theory is that it's like an ongoing thing. Like it's been happening for a really long time between the uncle and the mom.
Oh, this has been an affair that didn't just start.
Oh, wow.
No, it sounds like it's like been going on for a really long time. And like even that they might be in a relationship and that the dad is just kind of letting it happen. And my big theory is that they're waiting until she moves out for college and they're going to get together.
Oh, my gosh.
That's an interesting theory. So she's waiting for Tiana to move out, and then Ruby is going to leave her husband for Rob, the uncle, the brother.
But it's like the brothers always, they're brothers, like they're family.
brother's not
Yeah, how are you going to get away from that?
Exactly. Well, that's why she couldn't get away from him in the first place, because
But the thing
he was
that's-
always around, the cheater.
thing that is here for me is that, like, they were together already. They're going to go back and they're going to end up together. That's what it sounds like. But
It's
he
almost-
cheated.
He cheated on her, who knows how long ago it was, right? But
And now she's cheating on him, the brother.
I know. But I bet
It's
you
a
she
cycle.
was
It's a
like
vicious cycle.
so heartbroken that she never really closed that chapter with him because he was the one that cheated. So she always probably still loved him, but she couldn't be with him because he cheated on her.
If you're experiencing lower back pain from Ryan's Roses, please try ice.
Pull over.
Pull over, yeah, because I am. All right, Jessica and La Puente, let's see if your theory is true. We'll follow that one. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Thanks.
Ryan's Roses every Monday, every Thursday. No shortage of those.
He thinks that his girlfriend of 4 years named Morgan might be messing around, so we're going to see if we can help him out. Evan, what's up, man? Why do you think Morgan might be cheating on you?
This is the thing, you know, she's into kickball, right?
Okay.
And, I pretty much, it started getting a little suspicious with her because, you know, she comes home, you know, from kickball with like, you know, little redness around her mouth and then, you know, her cheeks. And when I asked her about it, she says, you know, it comes from, you know, getting hit with the ball and it leaves a mark, you know. And she says, you know, she loves it. She likes it because, you know, it makes her feel like she, you know, tried hard and was putting herself out there, you know, putting in the effort, you know.
That makes sense. No, it's like when you get bruises, you feel like you did something.
Are you constantly getting hit in the face?
I mean, I don't know. I guess she is, but
Yeah, but the reason why I'm a little alarmed about it is because, you know, it's happening like after every game, you know, like every single game. I can understand, you know, once in a while type of thing, but every game, and I don't know, man. One of the biggest red flags is the fact that, you know, I had a beard, you know, and it would leave the same mark on her face, you know, after we made out. Like when we first got together.
So it looks like a
You know
makeout
what I'm
rash.
saying? Exactly. And, you know, kickball is her thing. And, you know, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to overstep and, you know, impose, but it just doesn't sit well with me, you know. And it's a co-op league too, by the way. There's definitely a co-op league, so there's definitely guys there. And I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I can understand, you know, getting hit in the face with, you know, with the ball like here and there, but every game, I don't know.
Have you tried going to her games and like seeing what goes on?
See, the reason I didn't want to go is because I'm not the type of person that likes to impose, you know what I mean? If she would have invited me or if she would have asked me, I definitely would have went, but she has you know, in the beginning I've went to a few games, you know, but lately she hasn't asked me to come at all. It's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like she doesn't want me to go. But I don't want to be confrontational, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you asked her straight up if something's going on?
No, I haven't.
Or like, bro, how is it that you keep getting hit in the face every single game? Like you're
Yeah,
playing.
you know, that's why I'm calling you guys, because I haven't asked this straight up, but I really have strong suspicions about it, you know, because I know the pattern. We were together, and in the beginning, you know, it was different, you know. And to be honest, the games I went to, she didn't get hit in the face with the ball, so you get hit with, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to laugh at that. I'm just picturing this girl sticking her head out every time a ball is coming at her. I'm like,
Yeah, like she didn't get hit one time at none of the games I watched. So.
All right, man. Well, we'll try to figure it out for you, okay? You already told us what grocery store she's a rewards card member at, so we'll do the usual and call up and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if she sends those flowers to you or to somebody else, all right?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Evan is on the phone, and he's been with his girlfriend Morgan for 4 years, but now he thinks something might be going on, so we're going to see if we can catch her right now when we call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at, and tell her that every single month we choose one rewards card member to say thank you for shopping with us by giving them free flowers delivered to anybody that they want. We'll see if she sends those to her boyfriend Evan or to somebody else. Before we do that, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
You know, my girl, she's into kickball. And lately, she's been coming home with redness around her mouth and on her cheeks, and she's saying it comes from getting hit with the ball in the face. But I'm being suspicious about it because at this point, it's happening every single game. I really, it's hard for me to believe you're getting hit with the ball in the face every single game, and it's causing that redness around your face. You know?
she's just asking for it, smacking the ball back.
All right, man. You ready to call her?
To be honest, I'm a little nervous, but...
All right. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
Right.
Hello?
Hi, this is Trouble calling from... I was looking for our rewards card member named Morgan.
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to inform you that congratulations, you're this month's big winner. Thank you for shopping with us.
Wait. Okay, wait, I didn't sign up for any contest. Like, what is this?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy, and a card delivered anywhere in the United States, absolutely free. It's actually a $300 value.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Seriously? Thanks.
Just our way of saying thank you for shopping with us.
Oh, thank you.
Here's how we could go about this. If you know the person's name that you want to send them to, I can take the information in just a matter of minutes over the phone. If you need some time, I can set up a time to call you back.
No, that's fine. I know who I want to make it out to. You can send them to Keenan.
You say Keenan?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a last name on the Keenan?
Yeah, it's,
Would you like to send a card with it?
Sure, yeah.
Great. So what would you like to put in the card?
I guess, always a good time. I hope you enjoy these flowers.
Always a good time.
And then my name, Morgan.
Great. Thank you very much. And that was Keenan once again, right?
Yes, Keenan.
Okay. Do you think Evan would have a problem with that?
Who's Keenan?
What?
Hello? Yeah, I was just wondering, like, who's Keenan? I could send him some flowers, too. Who is it? Always a good time.
Evan, what are you...
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. We do a segment where we catch people cheating by seeing who they'll send flowers to. So that is your boyfriend, Evan.
Always a good time, I guess. Always a good time. I mean, I could send him some flowers, too, if, it's always a great time. Like, y'all just having so much fun, right?
Evan, I meant always a good time playing kickball. He's the coach.
Oh my god! Like, come on! Like, that's the thing. Like, I feel like you're playing with my intelligence at this point. Like, you really think like I'm just stupid. Like, this is crazy.
I don't think you're stupid, but you know Keenan. He's your friend from college. Like, why? I don't know why.
You know I know who Keenan is. That's why I asked who's Keenan. And you're talking about always a good time with him? Really? First of all, that's my friend from college, and I know. I know what his good times look like. Trust me.
Evan, it's not like that, okay? It's not like we haven't even...
So if it's not like that. What is it like? What is it like if it's not like that?
It's just... We only made out a couple times, okay?
Oh, wow. You know what? At least you're being honest about it, you know. And wow. And you know, this world is a big place, right? Out of all of these people in this world, you go to Keenan, okay? Yeah, we were cool. We were friends in high school. He's narcissistic. Thinks every woman wants him.
Evan,
You're just another notch. You're just another notch on his belt, and
No,
I look like the clown now. You just gave him.
You're not a clown,
points up
Evan.
on me. You play kickball. You understand
for a
points,
second,
right?
okay?
You just gave him a lot of points on me. Now he can say, ha, 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 I had your girlfriend. Like,
No, well, you're making this all about you. Evan, no, that's not what this is, okay? I love you, okay? It's just that I had a crush on Keenan.
Wow. Oh, my God.
What?
Wow. This is crazy.
I didn't plan this, Evan.
Well, guess what? I didn't plan this either, but I hope you plan to find somewhere to stay because I'm packing your stuff, and you got to get up out of my house, my home.
Okay, no. Look, this was we had a little bit of a crush. He and his girlfriend broke up, and we made out a couple of times. That's all it is. I don't even know if we even have feelings for each other. I do not want to break up with you, okay? I feel like you're making this into a bigger deal than it needs to be.
I'm going to be honest. There's no way I can be with somebody that has a crush on somebody else. That's just absolutely never going to happen. And out of all people...
So did you ever get hit in the face with the ball, though? Or is this... I was just wondering.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't get hit in the face with a ball. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry.
To be honest, at this point, I think y'all deserve each other. Like, I was hurt. I went through a roller coaster of emotions, to be honest. I was hurt. I was angry. I was confused. I was everything, right? But at this point, I came to the realization that y'all are both narcissists. Because I know him. He's a narcissistic. And you fit right in that category with him. Yeah, you really do. Y'all deserve each other. Y'all should have, what you said on the note for the gift, what you said, great time, always a good time. Y'all need to have a good time together and stay together. Okay? And I'm going to have a good time packing your stuff and leaving it on the porch, okay? You're not even coming in my house, okay? I'm going to have a great time packing your stuff and putting it outside, okay?
Okay, you know what? I can tell this is going nowhere. I'm going to hang up now, okay? Bye, Evan.
Bye-bye. And come get your stuff, please. Goodbye. Good riddance, too.
She is gone. Evan, man, I'm sorry, bro.
Man, this is crazy, man. I treated that ungrateful girl like a queen, man. You know, nice guys always finish last, man. All of my friends, I have a lot of friends that, you know, they treat women like, you know, like dirt. They cheat on them and do all of these things. Their hearts are never broke, man. It's only the good guys who hard to get broke, man. At this point, I'm about to just stop being a good guy, man.
No, don't do that. It's the nice guy era. We're working on it right now.
Man, it's hard being a nice person, man. It's just hard, man.
It is. If nobody else appreciated it, you and I could date someday, Evan. I think we would be really good for each other.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time for Ryan's Roses right now on Kiss FM. Dear Ryan, this is Tanya. My friend works in a jewelry store not far from where we live. She says my husband came in and bought 2 necklaces. I got one for my birthday. Who got the other one? Wow. Why would he go to the friend? I guess to get a deal. Jasmine, curious. So thanks for coming on. How long have you been married?
Thanks. I've been married for 5 years, and we have a 3-year-old son.
Okay, so he went to your friend, which is interesting to me. If he's trying to cover something up, why would he go to your friend who's the jeweler? And what do you think about that?
Well, she recognized him as soon as he came in, but he wouldn't know her, so she didn't say anything to him. Like, she just knows him from Instagram. And so it would be weird if she had said something. But yeah, he bought 2 identical necklaces, like identical. Like, if he changed something on one of them, he made sure the jeweler knew to also change it on the other one. And she called me and told me this, and I mean, I thought it was weird, but my birthday was coming up, so I decided just to let it play out. And yeah, my birthday was last weekend, and I got a necklace, but just one necklace. And I got emotional, and he thought it was because I love the necklace so much. It was really because my friend was right. And I really need to know who got the other necklace, because I'd really like to save my family if I can, like we have a little boy.
Just to look at all angles of this, is there any chance that he thinks you might lose it, and so he's got a backup?
I mean, it's possible. I would find that really, I can't imagine him doing that, but I mean, I guess anything's possible, but I don't think.
Said that her friend is a jeweler, recognized her husband came into the store, bought 2 identical necklaces. She got one for her birthday. The other one, she thinks, went to another woman. Now, I have gone in before. See, the identical thing is different.
Yeah.
I have gone in before and bought 2 pieces to spread out for
Right,
birthday
that's what
and
I was
Christmas.
thinking, too. Birthday and Christmas, you're
and
right.
negotiate the deal.
Right.
Buy 2 at once, then you can
Negotiating the deal with the jeweler.
Jasmine, we are going to call your husband and find out who he's thinking about. You're top of mind, maybe it's somebody else. Like, can we figure out who got this other necklace that he bought, identical to yours, which is not great? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, we will do that right now. Be very quiet. Let's see what we can find out. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Samuel?
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Samuel. My name is Danielle. I'm calling from Bloomin', LA. How you doing this morning?
Pretty good.
Great.
Okay, all right. How are you going to do that?
Why don't we start with the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can write a note?
Send them to my wife, Jasmine.
Jasmine. Okay, and what would you like to put on the card?
Jeez. Hold on.
Do you want to?
Are you still there?
Yeah, I love you.
Was, yeah, but like I'm so bad. Like even and like the card, like the Hallmark store. Like I'm just.
You don't have to overthink it. Just anything that comes to mind about. She has beautiful eyes, her smile. You love the way she, makes you feel every day.
All right, I got it. Okay.
Okay, what?
Put to Jasmine. These last few weeks have been magical.
Great. These last few weeks.
Samuel, your voice is being broadcast on the radio.
What?
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio.
Why? What is it?
Well, that's what we're getting at. My name is Ryan. It's nice to meet you, and thank you for being so sweet to your wife, Jasmine. She's on the phone right now.
What is going on?
Well, we're going to get to it, Samuel. She's, I'm sure, thrilled that, Jasmine, you heard that nice, sweet note from your husband and the roses.
Yeah, what's been going on these last few weeks?
I don't know who this is. I gotta go. This is a bad time.
No, Samuel, hold on for a second. Hold on. Don't get all feisty here. It's a very easy conversation. You did a beautiful job. You just sent your wife these roses, and she's grateful. She also knows you bought 2 necklaces from the jeweler of the exact same kind. Who did the second necklace go to, Samuel?
Yeah, I gotta go. Bye.
Right. Who did it go to, though? Real quick.
Angry.
Well, he turned up, but what a 180 that was.
Yeah.
From sweet, lovable husband to Jasmine to angry and hanger-upper.
Yeah, weird, right?
He spelled out exactly why we were calling, and then he hung up on us. So he's clearly given the necklace or got it for somebody else. You need to find out who. He's not going to talk to us.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, thanks for helping, but yeah, I just, oh my God. Yeah, it's just a mess. I can't believe this.
Well, good luck to you. Thank you very much for listening to us.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you reaching out. Good luck. Wow, that guy turned.
I wonder
Did
why.
he turn? He turned. Kiss 2.7. Kiss FM, Los Angeles. Thank you for listening. A minute. All right, let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So, we had Jasmine and Samuel on. Married 5 years. They have a 3-year-old. The guy couldn't have been sweeter. Right? We get him on the phone. Says, and he offers him a chance to send roses to somebody. Says, my lovely wife, Jasmine. Writes a sweet note on the card.
But you know what? It did take him a while to write something sweet about his wife.
Bit awkward, right?
Well, he
Like,
said he's
I thought
bad
he
at
was-
that stuff.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. I go with Tanya on that. Yeah. Overruled. Tanya, thank you.
You don't have to pick sides.
This court of roses.
You're not.
I am for the roses. So then I say, hey, you're on the air. He goes, why am I on the air? I said, it's fine. You just did a great job. You sent your wife these beautiful roses with a nice card. I said, but the reason we're calling is she knows you bought 2 necklaces. One she got, and the identical other one, she knows about it from the jeweler.
Right.
She didn't get. Who'd you give it to? And then what'd he do? He hung up. He hung up. He knew we were calling about 2 necklaces, and he hung up when we said, where'd the second identical necklace you gave to your wife, where did it go? Who did you give it to? He had no explanation. So therefore, he's caught. He's guilty. He's giving it to somebody. Is he having an affair? We don't know.
We don't know he's caught and he's guilty.
We do. Why else would you hang up on the air with your wife on the phone pressing you about why you bought 2 necklaces that are exactly the same? Doesn't add up.
What if your theory was correct and we got misinformation that they are the exact same necklace and maybe it was an accompanying necklace that he's going to give her for something
Then he
else?
would have spoken up.
No, I mean, he's
Human
probably
nature.
mad that we did this whole thing.
Suzette, you heard this all go down in San Dimas. What do you think?
Well, I mean, Ryan, your whole backup identical necklace theory is adorable, but I don't know anyone who buys an identical backup necklace. I mean, that's just so expensive and so unnecessary. I think he's definitely cheating for sure.
I don't think it was a backup. Now after I really do. I think he's been caught.
He didn't need to rush off the phone that fast.
1,000%.
If you're innocent, you don't act like that. I just
Yeah.
know.
I totally agree.
Suzette, thank you for listening in San Dimas. You know, we do Ryan's Roses calls every Monday and every Thursday at 7:40. And they end just like this.
They do.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Paul is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He's been with his girlfriend Leslie for 3 years, but now he thinks something's going on, so we're going to see if we can help him out and try to catch her in a second. If she is, hopefully she isn't. But Paul, tell us what's going on, man.
Yeah, I've been with my girlfriend Leslie now for 3 years, and overall things have been great. It's been a nice 3 years. Leslie actually moved up here from a small town, one of those really small towns out in the middle of nowhere.
They're scary to me, but yes.
Yeah, to be honest, the same for me. It's a little odd going back because we visit often to her family, and every time we go back there, I just feel like it's going to another country or another planet or something.
Well, that's kind of nice. You really get to escape.
Yeah. And it's not really a big deal to visit often. I know, like I said, it's like another planet over there, but, my relationship with my family's, at best strained. So, I've never had a problem going back with her as frequently as we do. But unfortunately, this year, I'm not able to go back and visit with her on her mom's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really swamped at work, and you know, it wasn't really a huge deal, but that's kind of where, in regards to this trip and me not going with her, is kind of where suspicion started creeping in.
Okay.
Was she upset that you couldn't go with her?
Well, see, that's the thing. It actually didn't seem like she was upset that I wasn't going with her. And, you know, recently, you know, I feel like she's been kind of pushing me away. You know, I feel like, you know, she's been getting, you know, a little bit more distant from me. We've been getting into more arguments. And, you know, one thing I've noticed and the thing that I'm worried about is this guy, Joel.
Who's Joel?
Well, Joel is it's her ex from, you know, like her kind of high school sweetheart kind of guy, you know, still lives in that small town where she came from. And I've noticed that her and Joel have been texting a lot more, you know, recently.
So they'd always been texting? You said a lot more. So they've always been in touch?
Yeah. They, you know, to be honest, I'm not one of those guys that's like has a huge issue with somebody having a friendship with an ex or you know, having that relationship ongoing. I've met Joel, you know, when we've gone to, you know, to visit, you know, I've met the guy, you know, he seems like a decent person and everything. But honestly, it has always just kind of been, or at least in my perception, like sporadic communication. And, you know, now it seems like it's getting to be a lot more frequent. Like I noticed that, you know, I'll notice her phone will light up, you know, a lot, and I'll see, you know, his name, you know, pop up, you know, like it does on the phone. And I noticed it's more and more. And, you know, I even asked her about it, and, you know, she's gotten, you know, a little bit defensive, like about me, like checking on her, or why am I looking at her phone, and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Honestly, like to put two and two together, I noticed that it's really been since I told her that I wasn't going, that I wasn't going to be able to make it to the trip, and I told her mom I wasn't going to be able to make it, that, you know, the communication frequency, you know, stepped up and they started talking more. And like I said, I didn't really feel like she was particularly upset that I wasn't going to be able to make it. And I asked her about it, and like I said, she got defensive, and she also said, you know, oh no, you know, just we were planning on meeting up with mutual friends, or we're just making, you know, some friend plans and old friends and getting together while I'm in town, or while she's in town rather. And I don't recall any friend group or mutual friends. I've never hung out with her and her mutual friends in her small town. So, you know, honestly, I really don't know what's going on here.
So you think maybe like she's planning something with him for when she's there, but you're not there?
Exactly. Yeah, so I thought maybe you guys could call her from, you know, just say you're our credit card company and say she won a free travel ticket and a free companion, and just ask her who she would pick to be that companion.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good idea. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her, and hopefully she gives us your name and not somebody else's. But we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Paul is on the phone, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 3 years named Leslie might be cheating. So in a second, we're about to call her and see if we can catch her. But first, Paul, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
We've been together 3 years. I'm worried she's getting back with or in a relationship with her ex-boyfriend from high school. And I was hoping you guys could just pretend to be the credit card company and say she won a free flight and see who she picks.
Okay.
And she's going back home to visit her mom, and I'm not going. And I'm worried that she's been really texting this guy and planning on seeing him when I'm not there.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call her?
Yeah.
All right, man. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Gorbel calling from... I was looking for our card holder, Leslie...
This is she. Is everything okay?
I'm actually calling you with some good news. Congratulations for being a card holder with us and racking up so many points and miles in travel. You've won a voucher for $600 in free travel for yourself and a companion.
Oh my God. Wow. This is so cool. Thank you. So what do I do?
Well, it's simple. Your voucher will go automatically into your account online. So the only thing that I would need would be the name of the companion that you would take with you. Now, I can give you some time to obviously think about that, but unfortunately, they ask that we give them that information ahead of time,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay, great. Just the first and last name would be awesome.
Yeah, can you make it to Joel?
Yes, I can get that notated on there. Would you like us to send an email to this person so that you can also give them the good news with like a little bit of an e-card type situation?
Yeah, maybe just say that things keep getting better, and after this trip, we can go back and have the talk.
I'll just read it back to you, okay? It says, your boyfriend of 3 years, Paul, is on the phone right now listening to this and probably wants to know why you got the companion ticket for Joel and are sending Joel that message.
Wait, what?
Did I get that right?
Yes.
Paul? Wait, Paul's on?
Yep.
What is going
I'm
on?
here. Yes.
Leslie, this is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi.
And we do a segment where we catch people cheating. And Paul thought you might be up to something.
He was right.
It seems I'm right.
Oh my God.
Are you going to explain yourself?
Wow. Okay. Well, I was definitely not prepared to have this conversation at this moment, but I guess this is where we're at. Hi, Paul.
Hi. Yeah. Are you going to
Hi.
explain what's going on?
Yeah, it's true. I've been talking to my ex, Joel. You know Joel.
Yeah, well, I know that part. I know you've been talking. I've talked to you about how you've been talking. But what's going on?
Okay, so we've been talking, about our past and the relationship and how it just never really had any real finality or ending. And, and then the conversation just kind of went into how there's still some feelings there that we have, even though, we broke up, obviously. And that, what we've been wanting in our life is really the same thing, which is to be in that town, in our town together and have the same future there. And I feel like an absolutely horrible person right now, but I'm Paul, I'm in love with Joel, and I've fallen back in love with him this past month. And I really think we want to try and make it work this time. And so I guess my thought process was I wanted to give that ticket to Joel so that he could come here to us and we could all talk about it and he could help me move my things back home.
Are you serious? I honestly can't believe it. You think you were going to fly him with a free companion ticket to our house so that I would sit down with him and shake his hand? Wish you well? I mean, I can't, honestly, I love you and we've been together 3 years, but it's really the sneaking around that bothers me the most, that I got to do a whole setup to catch you. I confronted you about you texting him and you talking to him, and obviously I knew something was up and you could sense something was up, and we've been kind of, at odds and the tension has been high. Why couldn't you just talk to me? Why does it have to come out like this? This is ridiculous. And also, you for doing this around your mom's birthday. For real, honestly, this is a devastating thing, and I love your mom to death, okay? She likes me, or at least you've told me she likes me, and you want to put this around your mom's birthday, and more so, instead of this being a very serious conversation about us breaking up or you moving up, you're capitalizing on the fact that I couldn't make it to this trip. You're seeing it as a blessing, and I could tell you didn't want me there. So I love you, but you.
I hear what you're saying, and I probably deserve that. I mean,
honestly, you deserve more than that. You can text me, you can reach out. Obviously you're gonna get yourself, but I don't want to see you. I don't want to see him. It's not going to be this sit down, nice hug, shake hand thing. Honestly, I really hope you're happy because you've taken it all from me.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it, and I'm sorry that it had to come out this way, but
nope, nothing to talk about.
It's done. Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, Paul, I'm sorry, man.
So sorry.
You know.
No, you know what? Y'all don't need to apologize. She's the only one that needs to apologize. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said earlier, I was going to be embarrassed either way, but thank you for saving me a trip to go over there and embarrass myself. Obviously, I'm pissed off. This is ridiculous, but you know what? At least it's better than me flying over there, being around her family, to be the guy, the other man.
Don't be embarrassed, man. This sucks.
Yeah.
Well, whenever this happens, we always tell somebody there is someone out there for you, so don't give up hope, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not even thinking about that right now. I'm just pissed. This hurts. Honestly, it hurts. This hurts.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Now it's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, Sissy, and Tanya, I found a recently deleted note in my husband's phone. It said, Lauren, bra size 34C. Incredible. Why would he need to have that information in his notes? This is Leah in Granada Hills. Leah, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So I'm just trying to understand, what might you think, like, why would he have that note, your husband, in his phone? What could it be related to?
I mean, it's a woman's name and a bra size, so I can't even imagine it being anything else than he's with another woman.
Could it be like is that your bra size?
No. No.
Okay. I was like, maybe it's like a person that was helping him buy lingerie for you or something.
No, I'm a little larger than that.
Leah, hold on one second. How long have you been married? And why not ask him about it?
We've been married for 8 years, and I don't want him to make up some nonsense response about what it is, and honestly, there's no good answer, so I'd rather just catch him red-handed, and so he can't.
How has your...
But if you're asking if I ever suspected him having an affair, the answer is no. I really, really thought I found a good one.
Wow.
Well, maybe you did. Maybe there's a perfect explanation for this. Roses right now. We just met Leah. She's married to the guy for 8 years. And she says she found a note that was deleted in his phone. Lauren-bra size 34C. Can't understand why he would have that. I mean, why would anybody need another woman's bra size?
Right.
Not your wife. Can't think of any reason. So what we're going to do, Leah, is we're going to call your husband right now. We're going to put him on the air. We're going to try and find out who's top of mind, who he's thinking about, and if he sends the roses to you or Lauren or anybody else. It's going to be very telling. I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do it right now. Be very quiet, and here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Chris?
It is indeed, yes.
Hi there, my name is Moxie.
What can I do for you?
Well, we deliver locally and all over LA, actually. And today we're offering a free promotion. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. Just trying to promote our business. And all that we ask is if you're pleased with our arrangements, maybe you refer us to friends and family. These are free to you, though. No cash, credit card, or anything like that. You can just start with the note.
Oh, they're like virtual roses or something?
No, they're real roses. They can be delivered today around lunchtime, or if a different day is more convenient for you, that works too. Like I said, it's just a promotion we do about once a month. Is there anybody that you would want to send free roses to?
Just want to check real quick, is there a catch for this, or...
No catch. I mean, truly, if you love the roses, hate the roses, and we don't hear from you ever again, that's fine. If you love them, then come back as a customer one day. But these are free. I don't need any sort of information from you, personal information or anything like that.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, send them to my wife, Leah.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Hold on one sec. Okay. Put to Leah these last few weeks of the magical love, Derek.
Love Derek. Okay, but your name is this Chris, right?
Actually, no, wait, one minute. What's a good guy's name? Leo. Just do Leo. Yeah, Leo.
To Leah from Leo? I'm really confused. Are you trying to send them on behalf of somebody else? Which is fine.
No. I know it's all right. Just love Leo. Just that's it.
Love Leo.
Yes.
Okay.
Chris, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. I have Sisney and Tanya, and I'm on with your wife as well. Why are you sending roses from a different name?
Wait.
Who's Lauren?
Why are you sending roses from a different... Why are you sending your wife roses?
What's happening, right? Look, I
Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone.
Yeah.
First of all, Chris, what's going on? Why are you sending roses to your wife with a different name?
Yo, look, I don't know who this is, but you caught me at a bad time, okay? So,
you don't know how bad it is, actually. You don't know how bad it is, because Leah told us that she found a note. We found a note in your phone, Lauren's bra size. What's going on with that, Chris?
He's gone.
Chris, what's going on with that? He's gone? Chris is gone, Liam.
Oh, my God.
Or Derek, whatever his name is.
Chris, Leo, I was so wound up. I didn't notice his phone line dropped a second ago. Leah, you're there. Why is he signing his name and not his name? Like, what's that all about?
I have no idea.
Do those names ring a bell?
Do they make any sense?
No, it doesn't. I have no idea what he's doing.
Does he want you to get flowers from another man because he's doing something behind your back and then he can call you out on it? Is that what he's trying to do?
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know who Lauren is, and I don't know what he's doing, but...
Something's up.
Something is up. He's signing his name, Leo, Derek.
Yeah.
He's got this woman, Lauren's bra size in his phone. So I'm sorry we couldn't get more from him or him to confess to anything, but you're on the right track. There's definitely something going on.
You know, I appreciate you guys calling him. I should really shut it up right now.
Well, you take good care of yourself, and good luck, okay? Trying to get to the bottom of it.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. I can't, why? So clearly there's something going on, but why would he sign his name, not his name?
I don't
stumped
understand.
by that.
And he didn't have, it was like he was thinking of that right on the spot. Like it wasn't like his true plan, but he was like, oh, Derek,
Right.
no, maybe Leo. What's a good guy's name?
It's
Remember
very
he said
confusing. Yeah.
How is he doing
What's a
that?
good guy's name? I don't know. I can't figure out why he would do that. Unless he's trying to get her to get flowers from somebody else so he can make a stir about it.
That is...
He was caught. We're not quite sure to what extent he was doing the cheating, but he was caught, and he wanted to send the roses to his wife, but sign a different name. Thank you for listening. Love having you on. Love having you a part of it. If this is your regular routine. If it's not, join us every weekday from 6 to 10 a. Those are the hours here on KISS. So we do this thing, Ryan's Roses. If you think somebody's cheating on you and you need the peace of mind, you need to get to the bottom of it, and you can't figure out what's going on, tell us the story. Let us call your spouse. We'll find out if they're cheating. Today we didn't get clarity, but Leah married to Chris. Chris wanted to send the roses to Leah, but he didn't want to sign a romantic roses bouquet card. He didn't want to sign his own name. Why? He was like, come up with what's a good name?
Yeah.
Leo, Derek, whatever.
Yeah, he couldn't think of one, and then he just said Leo. Dude, love Leo.
So-
Dude, love Leo.
Here's why I think. So she reached out to us because she thinks he's cheating, because he's got a woman named Lauren's bra size stored in his notes. So why would he need that? So I think he's sending the roses to his wife from another guy so he can be like, who's Leo?
Yeah.
So he can start to pick a fight with that because he knows he's doing something behind her back already.
That is so shady.
That's what I think. That's what I think is going on.
Yeah.
Why else would you do that? Makes no sense to me at all. It really doesn't. Cindy is in West Covina. here. Cindy, good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay, disheartened by what I heard.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what is going on? Why would he? What do you think? What's your view? You heard the whole thing.
Yeah, and honestly, I agree with you 100%. I mean, it's really obvious what he's doing. He's planting a seed so that he can catch her and have some kind of valid reason to leave her.
How manipulative is that? He's cheating, and now he's trying to set up her to make it look like she is, right?
Yep, that's what's happening.
It is truly diabolical.
Yeah, yes, this is the stuff that Tilla knows.
I mean, and he hung up on us, so it's not like he didn't even stick around to defend himself or explain anything. He hung up.
Oh, he's got explaining to do when she gets home,
Yeah. Like you said, this is what telenovelas are all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I feel so bad for her, but she's better off.
She will be, but it's getting through. It's going to be tough. Thank you, Cindy, for listening. We appreciate it. You take good care. Makes total sense.
At
the guy's
first I thought
trying to manipulate her.
At first I thought it was like his Sasha Fierce, you know what I mean? Like his code name for her. And
right.
And he was like, what's a good guy's name?
His superhero name?
Yeah.
Not the case.
No.
All right, coming back with Disneyland tickets here. That's Ryan's Roses. We do it every Monday, every Thursday.
Sophie has one solid piece of evidence that her boyfriend is cheating on her. So let's talk to Sophie, because this is not like 3 or 4 things that add up. There's one solid piece. Hi, Sophie.
Hi.
What is going on?
Okay, so last week I was outside with my dog and I was cleaning up some poop, the real fun part of having a dog, right?
Yes.
And I was like, that's weird. I saw something that wasn't poop. And I was like, okay, what is it? And I was like, it kind of looks like a condom. And I was like, no way, it's not a condom. But I picked it up and I examined it. And I was like, that's a condom. And I will be honest, like my dog, I love him, but he has a tendency to get into the trash and eat things that he is not supposed to. So it's not the first time I found something in his poop, but it's the first time I found a condom because my boyfriend and I, we don't use them. So I was like, there's no real reason for there one.
And you wonder, okay. And and your mind starts to go places.
Exactly. I'm like, why was it? How did he get this? Where did he get this from? We haven't gone anywhere. It's not like we've been to any friends' houses lately. It's just been at,
Well, that's a good question. Have you taken, what's your dog's name?
No, Xavier.
Have you taken Xavier to the dog park? Because he might have people are bad at dog parks. They don't walk around with their dog. They sit on a bench. They play on their phone while their dog runs around. I'm picturing a couple of youths hooking up at the dog park. There's youths hooking up in the dog park, and they drop a condom. Xavier goes over and eats it. Now, that's one scenario.
Okay.
Because the youths drop things everywhere.
Do they? Is that what they're known for?
The youths do. Or
Are dog parks common hookup spots that I just don't know about?
Yeah, because
What do you mean? Where have you heard this, Dave?
Well, they go anywhere there's privacy. Who takes their dog to the dog park at 11 o'clock at night? Nobody. So the youth know that they can go there to hook up.
These youth, I tell you.
I know. So, but here's another scenario. Let's say you were out of town or you're at work, and then what's your boyfriend's name?
Tanner.
I don't want to put this thought into your head, but it jumped into mine. Tanner is there hooking up with somebody while you're not home. They get dressed. They're going, oh, where's the condom? Where's the condom? Where's the condom? And you're in a panic because you can't find that condom. You're looking under the couch cushions. You're looking under the bed. You're looking everywhere. You're looking, oh, my God, did Xavier eat the condom?
That's immediately where my brain went.
And I don't blame you, but it could be from the dog park. But here's the weird thing. You went to Tanner and you said, what's this? Yeah. You showed him.
And I was like, hey, look what I found in Xavier's poop. How did this get there? And he was like, that's weird. Don't know how that happened. And
So
he just wasn't even shocked. Wasn't like, oh my God, that's crazy. How did he get that? He wasn't even worked up about it. He was just weird. And I was like,
if he's that chill, then that does make me question, because we've talked about that so many times before.
if he's chill about it, then it almost makes him seem less guilty. But I just am like, there's no way that would not eat at me. Like, I would be like, it would be really hard for me to believe my partner.
Well, and I'm also like, you're not even surprised or concerned that Xavier had this. Like, it's like almost like he knew that it happened, you know?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, you know, dogs do. Yeah, I remember one time we had a collie. She was a big, beautiful collie. Her name was Gracie. Cleaning up dog poop. There's a pair of women's underpants in her dog poop. And I don't remember going, are these yours, Susan? But I assumed they were Susan's. But with that, there was an explanation. I lived in a house with a woman. If Susan found them, they weren't hers. That'd be hard to explain. Yeah. So we got to set a trap for Tanner and call him and say, hey, we'll use the old roses ploy. And people say, how do guys still fall for this one? You guys don't live here in the Twin Cities. I'm not going to say where you live because the name Tanner and Sophie are kind of unique, and I don't want people to go, oh, my God, that's my cousins in Dover.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. So he's probably never heard of, and by the way, they're not in Dover, Delaware. I'm not saying where you are, but he's probably never heard of War of the Roses. We'll call him. We'll say, hey, take this survey, win a dozen roses, and then who do you want to send him to? Well, obviously, you live together, have a dog together. He should send them to Sophie. If he doesn't, then we're going to do a little bit more digging, see if we can get some more information out of him, and see what happens, okay?
Okay.
You doing okay?
I think better, honestly.
Back to Dave Ryan's War of the Roses on KDWB.
Binge-worthy War of the Roses. By the way, if you've never heard War of the Roses, you can hear all the episodes going back many years on iHeartRadio. Just search for War of the Roses, Dave Ryan, War of the Roses, and you can find them on there. Binge this weekend when you go to the cabin or you're driving up the cabin. Take along iHeartRadio. I got a friend of mine. I'll get this story another time. He lives in the Quad Cities. He's got a cabin in Wisconsin. Drives 6 hours to his cabin.
Oh.
I said, you need to binge on War of the Roses. So I don't know if you will, but what?
Download them to your phone, because I had a friend that just went to a cabin this past weekend. There was no signal. It was a party, and they couldn't even listen to music because they had no signal. And I'm like, oh, God. So download them if you want to do that. You know, there might be sketchy signal.
Good idea. On iHeartRadio, you get your phone, you got your radio, put it on the Bluetooth, take it out on the boat, and have some fun. Okay, let's get back to this one. This is unfolding right now. She's out in the backyard. I think she said mowing the lawn, and she's picking up dog poop, and she sees dog poop with a condom in it. And she's like, what is this? And he's like, I don't know. I mean, come on. You put two and two together, and you can picture the scenario of how somehow the condom gets lost, and the dog eats the condom, and the dog shows the condom a couple of days later.
Yeah.
We're going to make the phone call to him, try to trap him by saying, hey, you win roses. Who do you want to send roses to? Well, I'm going to send him to the girl that I'm cheating with naturally, or I'm going to send him to my partner. That's the evidence. After we get that evidence, we'll let him know what's going on, and then we'll talk to an attorney, Jonathan Fogel from Fogel Family Law, to get his take and how this might help you and your relationship or your relationship that's ending. Let's make the phone call.
Hi, Tanner. All right, Tanner, thank you so much for your time today. We're going to send out a dozen long-stem romantic roses on your behalf, so it won't have our company name on it or anything. So it'll look like it's very personalized, and it's just our way of saying thank you for taking some time out of your day to give us a little feedback. So before I grab the address from you, I need the first and last name of the person you'd like to receive these lovely roses.
Jamie.
Okay. And just like with most flowers, we can attach a card, a little note. So what would you like that to say?
Not much longer.
Oh, okay. What is, I'm sorry, that is me being nosy. What does that mean?
Well, we're trying to work some things out, and we have a plan to be together soon.
Oh, so you're leaving me?
Yeah, let me help out a little bit here. I know this.
Sophie?
That's Sophie.
Yeah. Hi, Tanner.
Yeah, you're kind of busted right now.
Me.
Do you want to explain to him, or because I think right now he's probably going, wait, why is Sophie on the phone?
Yeah.
But you did recognize her voice.
Yeah. First, there's no roses, so
what?
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. thought that you had been cheating on me. You lied to me about it, obviously. And so I called the radio station to have them help me.
It all started, if I can help out a little bit, it all started when, that is Sophie on the phone, and we are a couple of radio people from Minneapolis. I know you guys live in, but we do this bit every week where we call someone that their partner thinks they might be cheating, and she found the condom in Xavier's poop, and it made her suspicious. So she had us call you to see if you would fall for the trap of sending roses to the wrong person, which it sounds like
And you did. You did.
Yeah. So she put us up to that. That wasn't a real call. And now she knows that you are apparently trying to work things out with Jamie, this other woman.
I mean, I was going to tell you.
Oh, you were going to tell me? So why didn't you tell me before you had Jamie over and you our house? You know, I found that condom. And Xavier lied to me about it. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Hello?
Yeah, I just, I mean, you're right, but what do you want me to say?
Wow. Nothing, honestly. I don't think there's anything that you could say. Thank you guys so much for helping me. Sucks that I was right, but yeah.
What else can you say? I mean, sometimes when you're busted, people argue and complain and like accuse and whatever, and she just sounded like, okay, just done. But I don't think that she really had any doubt in her mind that there was something going on.
No. But I have a question. If this happened to you, is it harder for the person just to be like, yeah, I'm moving on, than the person to kind of deny it and like want to act like they at least want to be with you? For me, it would be so hard because there's no fight left in them at all. Like they are completely done with you. That feels so hard.
I think that when you're breaking up with somebody, if a lot of people on War of the Roses, they get caught cheating. 90% of them deny it because they don't really want to break up. I think he really does want to break up, and there was his opening. Should he have gone about it in a different way? 100%. Is that what you're asking? You look confused. No, I don't understand your question then.
When it's breaking up either way, would you want someone that like puts in some effort and fight at the end so you feel like that you still were valued, like they still cared about you? Or like this guy who's like, yeah, sorry. And there's like nothing. Like to me, that would be so hard.
That's hurt. That is very hurtful when you find out that somebody's like, yeah, I don't really want to fight for you.
Yeah. I feel like
100%. I've been there before
worse.
too. I've been with somebody who is like, yeah, I found them cheating. And it's like, well, you were cheating. It's like, yeah, I'm really interested in the guy who sold shoes. So I went down to the Citadel Mall in Colorado Springs, Colorado, scoped this guy out, walked into the shoe store.
Oh my
This
God,
is before the internet, so he didn't know what I looked like. So I walked in. This handsome, tall guy comes up, and he's like, can I help you? And I'm like, nah, I'm just looking. Oh,
you
but
got
she didn't.
him then.
But she didn't fight for me. She wanted him.
She even told you who he was and where he works.
Oh, she was the worst. She was a bad human. She was just a mean-spirited, weird, very beautiful for me woman. And I would just eat right out of her hand, follow her around like a puppy dog. I'm getting a little bit off track here, but, you know, you've been there, Jonathan. You've been in love with somebody. Even as an attorney, high-powered attorney in a big, huge office building downtown, huge office building, even you have fallen for somebody where you walk around like a little puppy dog and you let them pee on you and you just let them get away with anything you want. You've been there, right?
You know what? With all these people listening, I am happy to admit that, yes, that has happened to me. And the sad thing is, it's happened to me more than once.
Yeah, me too. Me too, pal.
Yeah, somebody hurt me, Fallon, but I'm not even going to, I don't want to get into that. That's for another time.
Yeah, share that with your therapist. I'm sorry.
No, we're going to go have a beer. Meet me down at Applebee's. I'll buy you a domestic beer. We'll sit there at the beer and cry. Yeah, I saw Dave Ryan and Jonathan Fogel crying at Applebee's the other day.
On the same side of the booth.
A sad sight. That would be sad.
Jonathan Fogel is a family attorney, always gives us some insight on what we can learn, and he is available for you, too, if you're going through a divorce, custody, settlement, anything that has to do with kids, marriage, breakups, legal. Jonathan can help you out. So what do you get from today's War of the Roses, Jonathan?
Well, look, I have to tell you, there's nothing better than a story about poop and condoms.
Mm-hmm.
That's just nothing better to wake up to than
Good
that.
combo. Yep.
Yeah, but I wanted to focus on the dog issue, right? I'm going to kind of take this away from the gross and maybe bring it into maybe the more mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
But I have had trials. People fight about pets, right? People love their pets, and rightfully so. I completely understand that. And I have had trials where people have fought about their dog and who would get the dog. And we've had witnesses that come in and, well, this person spends more time with the dog, or we've submitted veterinary records showing who brought the dog to the vet more often. And I've even negotiated cases, right, through mediation where we've set up visitation schedules with pets.
So people will actually, and it's understandable, love their dog enough that they both feel like they're the dog's person. And then you'll have to schedule visitation like, oh, I get her every Thursday through Sunday, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And also when there's kids, right? So I want to say these are people that didn't have kids, right? But when people have kids, I think it is important and can be helpful for an animal to go back and forth with the kids sometimes. All right, we did this when I got divorced. We had a dog, and our dog did go back and forth because we both felt that would provide our kids some stability and kind of safety, feeling like, okay, there's the dog that kind of goes back and forth, so they felt safe and secure in both homes. So I would encourage people to maybe think about that as an option, if that's possible.
Okay, because kids love their dogs too, and they become so close, and you never forget your childhood dog or dog's or cat.
That's
so
right.
Jonathan is an attorney, so we always want to give like some sort of a tip. Sometimes it's a legal tip, sometimes it's a personal tip, and on all your experience, this gave you an idea for something that you want to talk to us about.
I did, and I think about this a lot, right? Yes, I'm an attorney. I've been doing this 30 years. I give a lot of legal advice. That's what I get paid to do. But part of being an attorney, especially in the area of family law, is it's not always about the legal aspects of the case that will get you to the finish line. And so a lot of my advice, a lot of the things that I talk about with clients are more on a personal level. And the one thing I talk about and I want to emphasize is self-care when going through a divorce. It is so important, and people forget about doing that, which is, look, self-care can be defined in a lot of different ways. It could be as easy as going and reading a book or joining a book club or getting a haircut or doing yoga or taking a vacation or just having some quiet time for yourself. But it is so important, and I know we've talked about this before, that when you're going through a divorce, if you're going to get through it, you're going to be a good person at the end and help your kids. Taking care of yourself is one of the most important things.
I think that just goes for any situation. I think there are so many people who are listening right now that spend so much of their day taking care of other people, and they forget to take care of themselves. And then things start to happen, like your health declines or your mental health declines. So good advice, Jonathan. I think what you and I need for self-care is probably a couple of McGoldens at Applebee's, 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'll see you there. Happy hour coming early today.
There, I will be there. I could be maybe 3 or 7.
Jonathan Fogel, find him online, FogelFamilyLaw.com, Fogel, FogelFamilyLaw.com. Free consultation, as always. Jonathan, happy 4th. We'll see you next week, okay?
Hey, thanks, guys. Have a happy and healthy 4th of July.
Irene is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend, Ted, of 3 years, might be cheating, so we'll see if we can help her out. Irene, sorry you're in this situation, but what's going on? Why do you think Ted's cheating?
Yeah, thanks, guys. I know it kind of sucks. I think he could be cheating because honestly, I didn't mean to snoop. I didn't mean to snoop, but I was putting like a cute little note in his backpack for work. I don't know. It's something that I've been doing for a while now, and I'll like leave him sweet notes around the house. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna put it in his bag so he'll find it later. And by the way, I really trust my partner in general. But anyway, I was doing that, and when I put the note in, I discovered some like prepaid gift cards in his backpack, like those Visa. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm,
like
yeah.
Visa, yeah. So I don't know. I just got this immediate sinking feeling. Because I guess it was adding on to this feeling I already had of like noticing that he's been really focused lately on things that are new to him that he's never really talked about, like self-help, mental health. He has like a therapist for the first time ever. And he's also been going to the gym a lot recently, and he's not a gym rat, and he's starting to become one. And so all that has like made me a little, I guess, feeling insecure and suspicious. And then seeing the cards, I was like, God, this is not adding up. I don't know. I just have this like feminine hunch, I guess, that like someone else is cooking in my relationship kitchen, so to speak. If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. What does he say when you're like, oh, look, babe, you're going to the gym now? Like, I would assume you've mentioned something to him about that.
Yeah, he like, he keeps it close to his chest. I mean, like with all the self-help stuff, like he's mentioned it, but he doesn't seem to like want to get into the details. And I try to give him space around that, but I do feel a little insecure, and I don't know. When I saw the Visa prepaid gift cards, my stomach kind of dropped because I was like, what if he's, I don't know. You tell me if this is crazy, but it just feels true. But I was like, what if he's hiding funds, like so he can go out and date other people, if that makes sense, like a way so that I can't.
I guess unless you actually pull out one of the credit cards and find out how much money is on it, because it could be like, what if there's $5 on one and he gives them out to people like for charity? I don't know. Is there anybody that you think it could be?
I mean, my brain has obviously thought about that. I just like wonder, and there's no one in particular, I'll say that, but like I wonder if like it's someone at work or even at the gym or like, I don't know, his therapist, is my French. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can figure it out. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Okay, we'll play a song, come back, and get your catch cheater.
Time for Ryan's Roses on Kiss FM. Let me get Crystal on the phone. Crystal, good morning. How are you?
Hi.
Good morning. So your sister says she saw your fiance at a restaurant kissing and holding hands with another woman. Is that true?
Look, I don't know if it's true or not. It's just the whole situation is kind of ridiculous. I don't know whether to believe her or not, honestly.
Do you and your sister have a good relationship?
We do. It's just it's difficult because she's just that type of girl that loves drama, and she likes to create it. She likes to be the center of it. So it's been hard to understand like what is real and what is not coming from her. I don't know.
Is it possible your sister would do this just to create drama, though?
I don't know. I honestly think she's just jealous, because I'm getting married and she's 2 years older than I am, and it makes her, makes her feel like she's inadequate or something. She is single.
Okay. Did you ask your fiance?
No, I mean, because personally, I think she's lying. I don't want to like drive a wedge between us and between him and her. And I know he would get pissed if I was, bringing this up to him and she was making false allegations. Like it'd be a mess.
But what about now?
Well, I'm in this place right now where I don't know whether to believe her or not, but I really want to just figure out what is going on because it's been weighing on me so much.
Now, Crystal actually thinks her sister could be making this up, but she also thinks her fiance could be doing this. So she's torn and wants to find out if it's true. We are literally going to call her fiance and find out who he's thinking about. And then I'm just going to ask him. I mean, once we get the flowers, that whole thing that Sissany does out there, I'm just going to ask him point blank, who are you with at the restaurant, and see what he says. I'm going to tell him we know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
You tell him.
I will.
We have evidence.
Yeah. So, Crystal, I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call and then your fiance's name. Go ahead.
Ryan.
We're doing it right now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out. Good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Damien?
Yep, this is Damien.
Hi there. My name is Betty. I'm calling from BB's Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. What'd you say, BB? Who?
BB's Blooms. We deliver all over LA and offering a free promotion today. It's a free that you'd like.
Really? Huh.
Absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info or cash from you or anything like that. We're just trying to promote our new business. And all we ask is that if you're pleased with our arrangements, you refer us maybe like to friends and family or give us a Yelp review or something like that.
I don't know. I got some shady calls before, but this one sounds really shady, like even worse than like the warranty ones.
Well,
This-
it's very simple. We can just start with the note of the person you want to send the flowers to. They are free. Like I said, I don't need any sort of credit card info or address. But we can start with a note of whoever you want to send them to.
All right, I'll give it a shot. You don't need no credit cards. All right. So what do you need from me?
Who do you want to send them to?
Okay, we got to be a little clever about this. So her name is Gabriella, so just don't put that. I want you to just put G.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then for my name, just put X. So I want it to just be like 2G Love X.
Oh,
and
love
she'll know where it's from.
X. Okay, so mysterious.
Yeah. That's cool. If you
All
can
right,
do that.
Damien, your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your fiance on the phone, Crystal. This is over. That's it.
Why would you send roses to my sister?
Oh, that's your sister?
So what is going on, Damien?
Yeah, I gotta go. Okay,
Damien, are you
come on.
Damien? Are you having an affair with her sister?
No,
Are you having an affair with her sister?
He hung up.
He's gone. Crystal, can you get your sister? You need to call your sister. Your sister told you he was messing around with another woman to throw you off, and it sounds like they've got a thing.
No, my God.
Crystal, oh my God.
What he said, 2G Love X. Well, he's doing it. I can hear in his voice he's doing it. And then he bailed.
No, it can't be possible. Like,
Well,
I
how
knew
about
she
your
was
sister?
jealous. I don't think she could do this to me. What the hell?
We'll call her.
Oh my goodness.
I don't.
Call her.
I can't. I'm so. I don't know what to think. This is impossible.
Hold on one second. Hold on one
Oh, my
second.
goodness.
I mean, 2G Love X? You got to be cryptic about it or secretive.
Right,
or, you know.
right.
I don't know what to say. Crystal was on the line. She reached out. She said her sister, who does like to cause a little drama, her sister saw her fiance holding hands and making out with another woman. Turns out her sister's having an affair with her fiance. I'm telling you that. I didn't hear that.
He's cheating
He's
with
cheating
the sister.
with the sister, and the sister's trying to throw off Crystal by making up this story about another woman. Now, to what end? But Damien gets on the phone, her fiance, and sends the roses to G. Says to G Love X. G is Crystal's sister. So Crystal's sister is seeing her fiance behind her back, and she just found out.
How could
Now,
you do that?
Crystal indicated her sister is jealous of Crystal. And she says her sister's always trying to cause a little drama.
This
So-
is big drama.
This is big drama.
Yeah, this
so
is
what
so
do you
dark.
do? What is more like how do you weigh that? Like you've got your sister who did this to you behind your back, who betrayed you, and you've got your fiance who betrayed you.
It's done.
You've got
Both
family?
relationships are done.
So that's it. Family's so she's blood, she's family, she's out.
Out.
How do you
And the
come back
fiance's
from
out?
that? Fiance's out for sure. How do you come back from that? Like out. There's no way.
I don't think you can.
It's such betrayal.
But like what headspace is her sister in to not only do that, but then how manipulative to then tell her that her fiance is with another woman to throw Crystal off.
Because she's feeling a little bit of guilt, so she wants to like tell her sister that he's cheating, but she doesn't want to come clean and say
That
it's
it's
with
her.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. It is with her. Marcella in Inglewood, this is the kind of thing you hear and say, well, my family problems are not so bad.
No.
Yeah, you guys, I was listening in my car, and as soon as I heard Crystal's side of the story, like I said it in my car. I'm like, it's the sister.
You thought that? I didn't even cross my mind.
Oh, totally. Just the way she kept asking, do you trust him? Da, 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 da. Like, it's just, and I'm so sad for Crystal right now. Like, I can only imagine what she's going through, and I'm just happy that she found out before she walked down that aisle.
Yeah, I mean that is the blessing in disguise here.
It really is, you know.
Well,
it's insane. That's crazy.
It's a sad situation, and
Yeah.
I don't know, that kind of deep, profound family betrayal. You never get over it.
Yeah,
you
you
never
can't
get past
come
it.
back from that. No.
This is the thing they say about forgiveness, right? They say you got to forgive. How do you forgive that?
She stole her fiance.
That's what I'm saying. But they say in life you have to forgive people.
Well,
How do you
because I
forgive that?
think you can forgive. Like I think when you don't forgive, you let it eat you inside, and like she shouldn't let it eat her inside.
But could you ever forgive your
Exactly.
sister? No, I couldn't.
You can
Maybe-
forgive, but not forget.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't have to be in your life.
Right, correct. But you can forgive.
You could forgive your
Exactly.
sister. Your sister stole Robbie from you behind your back.
I mean, it's
and
just
you'd forgive
so
her.
unfathomable.
No,
but
I'm not asking about fathom.
I know.
I'm asking about
Okay,
forgiveness.
here
Because
we
if
go.
You don't, you.
Now, what about the holidays?
I don't care. Bye.
By
Marcella,
what?
thank you for listening to Inglewood.
Your whole family's getting together now. Robbie's with your sister at the holidays. Wouldn't that be so
And
weird?
because
That's
you've
what I'm
forgiven it,
saying.
it's
I
fine.
know.
You're probably
no. I
cutting
can
the turkey
forgive,
together.
but I'm going to set boundaries, and you're still cut. You can still be cut and forgive.
I don't know. I don't think
it's
so.
so
Yes,
messy.
you
I don't
can.
think so. I couldn't. Tiffany?
I understand where Tanya's coming from because it's so unfathomable in my case too. And so
No, it's
yeah, you
war
can't
forever.
even think about it. Like
Nope.
there's
War for
no
life.
chance.
All right.